My name is Belial. I'm in charge of the legal department of hell, and I'm here drafting a document, a case against the supreme being in heaven, who is charged with the injustice of expelling us without a trial. And what I intend to do is to form this case and put it before a universal tribunal, and hopefully, with all the terms and conditions in there, he will be forced to face the charges. So that is a very important thing in our side. And I think, you see, the trouble with Moloch is that he's far too obvious, his aggression. No, you see, the thing is, had we in heaven actually questioned the legal position of the Almighty, we might still be there influencing events. But I don't think this way war will get us anywhere. Still a bit.
Our great leader made a sacrifice for all of us. He was comfortable in heaven, but oh no, for our sake he gave it all up and led us away to our freedom here. And now, what has he given us? He has given us the darkness that is within. Not that in heaven they give you the inner light by which you can see the limitations of your own being, but no, he gave us the outer darkness as well. And what's he going to do? He's going to get that planet, that world for you and me and all of us, so we can enjoy our being in a way we could never do in heaven. Do you understand that? As the bad book says, the eyes of the seeing shall be made blind, and the ears of the hearing shall be made deaf, and the walking shall be made lame even unto death. Amen.
Yeah.
My name is Belial, and basically I'm in charge of the Ministry of Injustice. And I believe that heaven has a case to answer. I'm absolutely certain that if we can study, as I have studied cosmic law and the universal legal system, I am certain that we can find, if we can find a clause in which we can get our clause into, we will be able to prove that the Supreme Being, as he calls himself, has actually gone beyond his brief in the expulsion of us, the injured party, from heaven in such a way. So what I hope to draft is a document with all the terms and conditions in there, which will give us a case whereby we'll bring a particular brief against heaven's ruler, hopefully, and eventually it should be so disturbed that he might actually have to come down onto the earth to sort things out, and then of course we can arrest him.
My name is Dr. Mengelstein, and I am the science department in hell. Basically, what I am doing, we are experimenting. When we first came down here, there was the indigenous population of hell. These creatures, not from heaven at all. So what we did, we rounded them up, and we injected them with compounds, and then we put them in compounds, and we put them in the training, and after a while we change them into mechanicals. So we are hoping that through the breeding program we can eventually take the whole earth. All these humans will be beautiful for experimenting in every sort of way. So it's perfect for Moloch, his armies, and for Mammon, his customers. We can create this superior race that will dominate the world and will dominate eventually heaven. We will go to heaven and we will take hold of it and we will inject him with his part compounds, or such as my husband.
Now, my name's Mammon. I'm in charge of all the finances, like the economics, the business side of it. Basically, I said to them, don't worry about the law, don't worry about war initially. What's important is that we make hell, which is a great property. We can renovate it, refurbish it, and it could be the most desirable residence in the cosmos. I'm talking about the most exclusive club in the universe. You could have anyone who's anyone who want to be a member. They'll be looking down from heaven saying, blimey, mate, having fun down there. So, the thing is,
He don't know how to run a business up there. I mean, when I came down from heaven, I grabbed a bit of that golden light. You know what happened? By the time I got down here, it was solid gold. I mean, that's something you can use, isn't it? I mean, gold, and that's what we got by in and this Earth place. If we can get it, all the customers we want. Something like
Rolling.
Yeah, my name is Malik, and I'm in charge of the military demonic army. And what I have to say is quite simple. I mean, he put us down here to give us no peace. Well, I got news for him. I don't even like peace. I mean, sitting on a cloud playing a harp for all eternity is my idea of hell. No, down here, we have trained the demonic army in covert techniques. Tactics, strategies about fighting in the dark, which is totally unknown to heaven. They don't know how to do that. So, what we're planning is the greatest, most shocking, and awesome assault the universe has ever seen. Because hell has the raw materials for the greatest weapons of mass destruction the universe is ever going to see. My boy, we should use them. That's all right, guys.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, and we're rolling.
I want to share with you the reason why we rebelled. This is a question that's often been asked. Firstly, we rebelled because heaven, or the tyrant above, appropriated for himself, once and for all, to be the one and only number one for all eternity. And you have to ask yourself, is that democracy? No. He wants to cling on to power. So, for the sake of many who sought liberty, I had to rebel. And we were cast out. We were not listened to. Our case was not heard. We were just cast out. But it has proved a great advantage to us, because now we can develop our own selfhood. No longer under the surveillance of heaven, we can do what we will. My colleagues here have also things to say about this particular situation. What's that?